Welcome to Sehtar. Today is a very interesting episode, and we are going to look into success and how it is possible when we stretch ourselves and move out of the comfort zone. So, what is this comfort zone? Why moving out of that is important, and how success and happiness is possible when we move out of that comfort zone, are all the things that we are going to look into in today's episode. So, first of all, let's get to understanding what is this comfort zone. You see, life presents us with a lot of things. Some are very good and what we like, and some are not so good and what we don't like. So, when we go through all of these likes and dislikes day in and day out, life happens and we kind of figure out our way towards finding what works for us, what is suitable for us, what is practical for us, what is reasonable for us, and eventually this combination pulls us into what's called as what is comfortable for us. And as soon as we have found this, we are so happy and so comfortable, and we just kind of settle into this comfort zone. And then we just stay there because it's comfortable, isn't it? And that is life inside the comfort zone. And obviously, it is nice, it is comfortable, and we feel so nice and so good in it, which is nice, which is good. However, that's only comfortable and that can only last for so long. And it's not very long, very often. And the reason for that is life doesn't just stand still, because the world doesn't stand still. The universe doesn't stand still. The earth doesn't stand still. The moon doesn't stand still. The sun doesn't stand still. The stars, they are also not standing out there simply doing nothing. So everything in this universe is always doing something or the other, and change is happening always, every day, every night, every week, every month, every year. That's the law of the universe. Everything keeps changing. In other words, change is the only constant. In other words, nothing is permanent. And that was very famously said by the Buddha. So we now know that when everything is changing, if we alone try to just stick to something that we find comfortable and we just stay there, that's going to contradict with the conventional wisdom and conventional law of the universe. And that means that's going to spell some trouble for us, isn't it? So what we need to do is to understand that we need to keep changing. However, what we can do is figure out what rate of change is comfortable for us, and we can kind of stick to that and move along, gliding along and giving ourselves a little nudge every day, so that we can keep changing and we can keep growing, because change is important for growth. And therefore we are also aligning ourselves with what's going on in the world and the universe, and therefore there is no conflict, and therefore we are not contradicting with anything, and therefore we can move towards the path of success. So that sounds good, isn't it? That sounds right. Yes, that's right. So therefore what we can do is to figure out that rate of change which is suitable for us, figure out what are the things that are comfortable for us, and then slowly we keep moving in that direction, because standing still is not an option. And the moment we come to this realization and we kind of accept the fact that yes, I need to change, that is the moment when we kind of find it a little bit tricky and it's not so easy, and we have to figure out and move out of the comfort zone and into the success zone. So this may initially be a little bit difficult, but day in and day out, if we keep doing it, then we'll get there eventually. So we saw that moving out of comfort zone is important. We also saw what is comfort zone and why it is being comfortable for us, and then why moving out is important. Now, while moving out of it, ensuring success is the last and most important thing. And that's going to happen because when you understand that moving out of comfort zone is happening and you keep going along, you have to maintain that momentum. Because if you keep building that momentum, naturally then you will find that staying in momentum is a lot more easier than actually staying still and then starting, because then you are now inviting all the troubles possible because of inertia. So laws of physics we all have studied in school, isn't it? All about inertia, all about momentum, all about leverage, all about the pulley and the wheel and the fulcrum and the lever. We all have read that in school days, isn't it? So laws of physics, and they are the fundamentals, and laws of nature and the laws of universe, all of these are always at work, including the law of gravity, always at work. And therefore we also need to put ourselves into work in accepting and moving on and embracing the change. So getting to the details of the comfort zone and moving out of it and ensuring success, these are all we have seen now. And also we have seen that in general the law of the nature is accepting and moving on, because change is the law of nature. So accepting change and moving on with change and change management is also something that you have to kind of think through and plan. And that is possible by practicing mindfulness, because with mindfulness you are not carried away into the past and you are not carried away into the future, but you are looking at the present moment. And you're looking at the present moment with kindness, awareness, and objectivity, without any prejudice, without any bias, without any inclination towards a particular thing, but just being calm and neutral. And therefore with an objective view you are now leveraging what's the power of detachment, because with detachment you are now practicing this observer mindset. And with that, because you are not attached to anything, you are not really pushing yourself or inclined towards any specific thing unnecessarily, therefore you have a harmony, you have alignment, and you have what's called as the neutral observer mindset. And therefore you can clearly see what works and what doesn't work. Instead of simply drifting away into some daydreaming thing which may or may not happen, you are now seeing the reality as it is, and you are staying calm, grounded, and centered. So by practicing mindfulness, now you are able to understand what's really important and what's really something that works for you, and then you can move forward with what works, embracing the change. So yes, comfortable and being comfortable in the comfort zone is all important and so nice. However, you also need to understand that you need to keep moving ahead, and then slowly and steadily you can enjoy that moment and you can enjoy that journey, and that's the journey of life. Wishing you all the very best and success and happiness in your life, and you can gear up for success and victory. Best wishes from myself and everyone at Sehtar. Wishing you the very best. See you in the next episode. Until then, enjoy your life, enjoy your day. See you.